Good afternoon. I'm Harley Brown with the Texan News Service, sitting down with head track and field coach Pat Ponder and runner Chase Rathke. Coach Ponder,
yes,
what characteristics allow Euphemia Edom to be so successful in her jumps, as she's currently ranked second in the nation in triple jump and fifth in long jump?
Well, work ethic, that's the first thing that comes to mind, and the fact that she comes to work every day with a desire to get better, and she has a very diligent focus. And I think those two combinations with the fact that she has experience, being a grad student and also being a competitor to the national championships last year, she understands what it's going to take to be a national champion this year. All
right, awesome. Do we even have a sand pit long enough on campus to contain her?
We do. We actually have two that can contain her, but she could probably find a way to get over.
All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, Chase, congratulations on setting the new school record in the mile. What did you do to prepare differently to shatter the school record at this meet?
We haven't done anything different, just gone about our business the same way, and just prepared like we have the past couple of years, just gone easy right now since it's still early in the season, and then get ready for outdoor. So we'll just see what happens the rest of the year, though.
All right, awesome. Well, Coach Ponder, with so much early success by breaking 6 school records at the Texas Tech Open, how do you plan to keep improving?
Well, that's up to the athletes, staying healthy, and Coach Hobbs and I kind of set at the beginning of the season what we expect out of our athletes, kind of have a little blueprint going, and basically just keeping the kids going in the right direction. As long as they stay healthy, as long as they're taking care of business, as long as they come to the track with a willingness to get better, then we're going to be just fine. And I think that's what it's all about, is making sure the athletes are doing what they need to do on and off the track, and taking care of their business, and I think we'll be fine.
All right, awesome. Well, Chase, how long have you been running long distance?
Since my freshman year in high school.
Freshman year in high school, and where'd you go to high school at?
Crawford, right next to Waco.
And that's where George W. Bush is from, and you've never ran into George W. Bush?
Never ran into him.
That's unfortunate.
I know.
All right, well, Coach Ponder, 3 freshman girls had top 10 finishes in high jump, and I know you're not exactly the high jump coach, but I'm going to go ahead and ask anyway. How do you prepare for them, or how do you prepare them for their first college meet and allow them to maintain composure?
Harley, that's one of those questions that you look at it and say, well, first and foremost, you got to keep them focused and keep their nerves down. Keep them in check, and make sure they understand that the competition is still just competition. And as long as they understand that, then they're going to be just fine. And then I think after the first jump, most of them, the jitters are gone, and then they can focus on the job at hand, and just take what they've learned from practice and apply it in the meet, and block out. You got to be able to block out all the distractions in the field events, because there's so much going on, and then just rely on the techniques and the drills that you've been doing.
All right, and you said that you felt good about the men's mile relay and the way they competed. Why is that?
Well, we left 2 of the top 4 guys at home from last year's team that finished 6th at the outdoor national championships, and so the 2 guys that we put on there, they gave us a good leg each, and felt really good about what they did, and then the fact that we've got those other 2 guys plus 2 more behind them that we can interchange to find the right components on that mile relay, and if the mile relay, if they do what they're capable of doing, then we should be sitting pretty good. They are defending champs in the conference, and so
there's a lot of competition out there for those spots, huh?
Those 4 spots, and I know they want to win that and then increase the mark on this record board.
That'd be pretty cool to be defending champs.
Yes.
All right. Well, what are you hoping to get the men's mile relay time down to?
Well, obviously right now 311 St. Aug's out of North Carolina is leading that event, and we're going to need to be at least a 313, somewhere in that range to get there. And then once we get there, Harley, then it's just a matter of the best team wins. If we can get our sticks right, make sure the handoffs are correct, and do all the things. And of course, indoors is a little bit more challenging because there's so much bumping and jostling that goes on. And if we could keep the sticks going around the track and put the 4 fastest legs out there at that given time, then we'll be just fine.
Oh, yes, sir. It's a very possible goal.
Yes.